Hello, I am back to talk to you about another part of the standard 4.nbt.2, and that is numbers in word form. Okay, so please make sure that you have your math notebook and you're copying these notes in. You can wait to watch the video through once completely, which is what I recommend, and then go back and start copying the notes and pause the video as you need to get your notes in. Before we go into writing and representing numbers in word form, I just want to review how to create your place value chart. So there's two ways that I do them. One of them I write out a little bit more detailed just to help myself out. And so you can see that I have drawn a line down on one of the lines in my paper, and then I make boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that gives me the 6th box on the end. And then I labeled it ones, tens, hundreds, comma, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Okay, that's how far we go up in 4th grade. You know that the next one, if you wanted to get fancy, is millions. This is the quicker way to write a place value chart. The letters stand for the place values. O for ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. You'll also notice that there is a comma after every 3 numbers. So after ones, tens, hundreds, comma, ones, tens, hundreds, comma, and it keeps going on for the other place values. That helps us when we're representing numbers in words, because it's kind of where you break the chunks of numbers into threes. So that's how we read and write numbers, is we break them into these chunks of threes. Okay, so for example, the first number we're going to do is very easy. You're very good at all of these 3-digit numbers and smaller, I'm sure. We just say it 356 and we write it 356. There is no and, so you would not say 356. There should never be the word and when you write out word form. Just go right to it, 356. Okay, the next number that we're going to do is 1,429. Okay, the 1 is in the thousands place. So you can see when I'm reading this, when I get to the comma, I say the word thousands, 1,429. There is no word and. You don't say 1,000 and 429. Nope, you just say 1,000. So anytime you get to the comma, you're going to say the word thousand. Okay, so we're going to try writing this. 1,429. There we go, that's it. Okay, the next one, the numbers are growing, as you can tell. The next one is 27,568. Again, anytime you get to the comma, you say the word thousand. If it starts to fool you, just cover up the first 3 and say what you see. I see 27, and then I see the comma. Every time I see the comma for 4th grade, I'm going to say thousand. So 27,000, then I can read this the regular way, 568. So I'm going to write it just like I say it. Again, I don't have the word and in there. So 27,000, I got to the comma, 568. Just like that. Oops, I think I wrote on my cover there. All right, the last big number that we're going to practice for today is 134,795. Remember, if it starts to trick you, cover up the first part and just read what you see. 134. Then when you get to the comma, you say thousand. 134,795. Okay, so I'm going to write that out. 134,000. I'm at the comma, so I write 1,000 for comma. 795. Okay, now we're going to go from word form back to standard form. So I'm going to give you a strategy for how to do this. So I have a number written out in word form and I have to get it back into the standard form. And again, we're going to use that strategy of dashes because they love to try to fool us and they want us to accidentally miss a number or put a number in the wrong place value. So what we're going to do is first read through the number 614,263. Okay, so I can see that I have a 600,000s place value. So I already know that my number is going to have a 6 in the 100,000s place value. So I'm going to go ahead and do dashes like I would make a place value chart. So I write the dashes out so that I can put the numbers back into the standard form in the correct place value. So I'm just going to work with the words before 1,000 because we know that that's when you see the word 1,000 that represents the comma in the number. So I know this part of the number is going to come before the comma here. So 614. I even like sometimes to write it above what I read. So then I can put the 6 in the 100,000s place and the 1 in the 10,000s for 14. So 614 would be the same thing as this. 614,000. There I am at the comma. And now the second portion, 263. So I know that that's going to be like this. 2 in the hundreds place and 63. So now when I've put my number back into standard form, I have everything in the correct place. I'm going to show you one that's a little trickier and really makes you see why we need to do this. Okay, so this is the second one, 103,501. So just by reading that, I can tell and I can look at it and I can see it's much smaller in word form. So they're trying to trick me on this one. I'm going to look again before. This is where the thousand's going to go. I see that I have 103,000. So I need a 100s place value, 100,000s place value. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in my dashes to show my place values. I see the 1,000 is there and it matches up. So I'm just going to work with this first part, 103. So 103 is going to go into this period, which are the 3 digits. 1 in the 100,000s place and 3, 103,000. So I know 3 is in the 1,000s place. This has nothing represented in words, so I know that that's going to become a 0. Okay, so 103,000, there's my comma. Now the second portion, 501. 5 in the hundreds place, 1 in the ones place, and again, nothing was said about the tens place, so I'm going to know that that has a 0. So when you make the dashes, it makes it a lot easier for these ones they're trying to trick you with. So always look, read your word form, figure out the largest place value you're going to have, make the dashes for that, then go back, read it, and write the numbers into the correct place values.